Hello, buddy. I'm Victon. Welcome back to Blueprints here on the channel. Thank you all very much for the continued support on this sub-series we've got going on here. Well, it's not sub-series, but a non-Isaac series. I really do appreciate it. We're approaching day 12. As yesterday's episode really got a lot done, and we have a couple of new things, new little bits of information to play with here. We're going to definitely try out that date that we found yesterday, 1913 on the Orchard. I want to see if that's going to go anywhere. So I know that we're going to have to do some more exploring outside. I still don't know what's going on with that gate. I don't know if the solution is found in the house or it's outside of it. But I think that since we're at the very beginning here, we're gonna break tradition a little bit, and we're gonna just go straight outside and go straight to the apple orchard over here, because I want to see if it is indeed the date that the crest had on it, which was 1913. So yeah, we're just gonna go all the way back here and do it. And again, thank you all very much for being mostly cool in the comments. We had to remove a couple people who were just trying to flat out spoil stuff. Unfortunately, with a game like this, it's kind of in the nature, I guess. But unfortunately for them, they took a good old yeetin' out of the mosh pit, because the stuff that they tried to spoil we already knew, which was quite funny to me. So thank you everyone who's been cool about letting me learn on my own and just not being overbearing and that sort of stuff. I appreciate it. All right, let's see if 1913 works. It does not work. Okay, so that's I would have bet the house that was going to work, but apparently not. Okay, so yeah, and we know that we can't use the sledgehammer on that particular lock, so we're just gonna start today with some slightly less steps, I gotta say. But I've been enjoying the experience of Blueprints. I think it's definitely probably got Game of the Year in the conversation. I don't know if I would say it's Game of the Year yet. It's still way too early in the year to be calling something like that. But that, of course, we also have Monster Hunter. I mean, Monster Hunter. You know, but from a strictly a standpoint of uniqueness and overall, I don't know, overall design. I mean, Raw Fury, they usually hit it out of the park. I mean, I love Dome Keeper. Obviously, is one of the best games that I played in a long time. Even though I haven't played it in a while, we got to revisit Dome Keeper. We got a hallway utility closet in the parlor, which is going to be the box puzzle. Hallway gets us a little bit more extra rooms here, so I don't know if we want to go for more verticality or go just straight up towards the towards the foundation first. A storeroom, closet, bedroom. I think storeroom makes the most sense here. We could get a closet, which gives us 2 items. Storeroom, of course, gives us a good start, in my opinion. We get a gem, we get a coin, we get a key, and whatever else might be lurking in here. Got ourselves a gold key, which doesn't actually matter. We have a stag tag. We already got all that one. It is quite funny being able to look at the paintings from this standpoint and be like, oh, yeah, we already know this one. Guest bedroom. It gives us our 10 steps back, and to be honest, I wouldn't mind getting it. We're getting a dead end out of the way very early on here, so sure. Let's get our 10 steps. Check out the guest bedroom. See what else we've got. The bedrooms all have a sort of a nautical feel to them as well. Like you notice, like with the whale, the anchor, got a bath and a bat. I'm pretty sure we got that one. Yeah, so it looks like unless we find something soon, I may start trying to tackle the anagram as well from all the paintings. I can only assume it's an anagram because it doesn't make sense for anything else. Yeah, we've seen that note a million times by now. All right, so we got our steps back. We're just getting started. Let's head north to the next rank. Got a corridor, a den, and a pantry. I think the den makes the most sense. It's a free gem. Why not, right? Bridge Bride. We already got that one. Yeah, we're gonna if we start seeing too many more repeats, man. I think that I don't know if today is the day that we're gonna try to take a run at the anagram, but it might be. Commissary, the corridor, and the chapel. We've been burned by the chapel before. I think we're just gonna make a beeline straight for the foundation. Why not? Got a road and a rod. That's an A. I'm pretty sure we've seen that one. Road rod. Yep. One of the more recent ones that we've caught. It's also surprising how well things blend into the the ground and the furniture and stuff without you paying attention. Where the metal detector really comes in handy. Got a laboratory, utility closet, and a spare room. Dude, just full send it. Why not? I want to see what happens if we just rush straight to the foundation. This room, I mean, in blueprints, from my very, very, very noobish, it's different. It is different. Is it not? I don't ever remember seeing this outline here. Well, what I was going to say is, this looks like someone's been in here. I don't know why. It's maybe it's just hallucinations, but something feels different about the room now. But from the spare room, like, again, I don't know if it's me if it's me doing the overanalyzation things, but like the pace and the velocity of these brush strokes and everything, it to me it signifies that this was either a very enthusiastic cover up, like there were like whatever was in this room was very forcefully repainted, especially like right up here. Like the swirls are so uneven, I guess is what I'm looking at. But again, I could just be reading way too much into it. Get a bedroom, go straight to the foundation. Get the chapel and the nursery. I think that would be a bad idea considering that we're just right here to the foundation. So this may be a multi-run episode as well. Got a cat. No, sorry, tiger and I mean technically it's a cat. The clue that gave it up, tiger and tear. G. We already that was the one that I immediately saw on the first go, of course. Everyone was so quick to point out. You wouldn't believe how many people try to spoil that after being frustrated in episode 8, I think, or whatever. Don't worry, you boys got this. Greetings from Reddington. I might be doing it at a little slower pace, but having fun. Oh, the lift is just up now. Oh, okay, so that was a permanent unlock. Wow. I don't think there's any reason for us to go to the basement right now. We don't have whatever that thing needs. Whatever that door. It was like an elevator or some kind of weighted door or something. No, let's keep going up. We figured that was going to happen. Let's go ahead and unlock it. Oyster commissary coat check. Only we could get one more gem, man. The commissary gives us something that we can buy later on. Check one item and retrieve it on another day. Like, if we really needed a gem, I'm guessing, is a gem an item, or are they talking about, like, the shovel and magnifying glass and stuff? Commissary goes to the right, but I have a feeling we're going to be looking at a dead end again. I'd love to get the cloister, because we haven't even gotten to fully explore that, because we passed out last time we were there. I'm going to begrudgingly do a coat check, because I just want to test this to see if we can actually drop a key or a gem or something in here. Okay, so this one's actually different now. I don't think we've seen this one. It's Coast. The Coast and Cost? That's the only thing that makes sense. Like, this is like a price tag. So it's, oh yeah, that has to be it, because this is not a dog tag. I was misconstruing this as a dog tag for the longest time. It's Coast and Cost. So the final one that we haven't seen yet is Coast Cost, which means this is an A. So surely that has to be enough. How many have we counted? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That seems like a nice round number for a phrase. So I'm guessing 30 might be it. Currently don't have any unique items that can be... Okay, yeah, so we don't have anything. Yeah, so the gems, the pickups, the gems, the keys, the coins do not count. It's good to know. Gonna be locked too. No, it's not. Well, we got a garage, 3 keys. This would effectively... It doesn't end our run, but the Nook... The library keeps us going. Let's go with the library here. Tube tub, we already got that one. Book request. Swimbird. 6 stars. Crafting strategy. Architectural Digest Volume 3. I love that this room does the Isaac thing too in the Devil Deal, where you're listening to it and the track repeats, but there's a hard cut there. You can hear a little blip. Got a Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. That. Next time you draft the library. Okay, so that'll be in here the next time that we're in here. Pick up the staircase just in case. Mount Holly records. Oh yeah, that's right. Total day is 12. Longest day 1 hour and 32 minutes. I think that was that first day. I was sitting there trying to figure out the safe. Now it shows a picture of the orchard out there. If only we had a magnifying glass, I could... Well, no, there's no way they would take a picture of the... There's no way that they would take a picture of this. But this says November 5th. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. So this has to be related somehow. The only number on here is 11-5. Or maybe, just maybe, they do the European thing. This game is a, I believe, Swedish game. They may do it where it's 0511. So that's something to take note of here. I'm going to say possible orchard combination. Either 1105, which is the American Western way, or 0511. Something to take note of. I just now noticed that the last time that we were looking at this, we hadn't seen the orchard, so that might be some good tech there. Den parlor hallway. Most time spent in boudoir. Yeah, that was the long one. Can't seem to ever pass it up. I mean, look, it's the den. Contraptions I made. I still don't know anything about contraptions. Largest purchase was still a key. Most avoided floor plans. The East Wing Hall, because I've never seen it really. Mail room and the... What? Vera Vita? Oh, veranda. I was gonna say veranda. I don't even remember seeing a veranda. It's curious that they show... I'm not sure why they would put the observatory like that, but there's a holly in there. We'll see. So we have maybe a possible look. Perhaps. Also, apparently I missed the sneakers in one of the rooms that people got really upset about. Look, you got to remember, these are the first time I'm seeing, like, sneakers, for example. So, unless if it sticks out to me like it's something that I can actually pick up that's obvious, I'm going to miss it on the first go-around. But I will be more vigilant about finding the sneakers. Of course, it's going to be locked. It's our last key. Laundry room. Now, we've never seen the laundry room, but this is a dead end. Observatory. So, the ability for us to continue here is ending. The package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. I don't think we've ever... Obviously, we've not been in either. The mail room is something that I don't think we've ever been into. And it looks like we could get a lot of info without spending a gem. So, let's go into the mail room. Order placed for what? There's also, remember that safety deposit box. It was oh god, what was it was 0223, I think. Well, there doesn't seem to be numbers on the safety deposit boxes. Cinca Company. Royal Mail. As always, there's numbers. I'm going to be looking at it. Believe that is 453-4782. Mail bag number 453-4782. Now, if that means anything, who knows? There's probably another couple numbers on the other side of it, but... the clock... Or no, is that a scale or a clock? I think it's a... Maybe it's an alarm. Ooh, okay, so there's the... So this is a possible combination for the breaker room. I saw that. I'll get to it in a moment. Barcode says 345678 delivered. Huh. Dad. So this was delivered to us. SKR 6789. It's gonna take us. Instead of me typing this down, I'm just gonna take a little photo of the envelope in here. What is the address? Oh, it just says Mount Holly Estate. Ben Aries 63080. 1809 Alice Drive. I'm looking. 6789. I'm looking for 4-number combinations right now. Okay, this is from our dad. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time. I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate, but with all the preparations. I'm not sure if I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you on Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you. I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do us both a favor. Be excited. The house is really amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there. And I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator dad. Yes, get some sleep at each night and don't spend all your time each day playing Dirigi blocks. Yep. So it's interesting that it's 7 years since the last time we were up here, which means that those orchards, those apple trees may be 7 years old. I don't know what the age of a fruiting apple tree is from being a sapling. But 7 years ago from 1993 means that those were possibly planted in 1986. So that's another possible avenue. I'm going to add to the orchard combo. So or 1986. So we've got new info here. I don't know if I'm reaching or not on that, but it seems logical that if Herbert planted those for Simon, then maybe the lock on that was dedicated to him. Okay, so let's get to the meat and potatoes here of this room, which is going to be this right here. I'm done looking at other things. I wish we had one of these for Pokemon breaks. Okay. Utility room fuse box. I'm just going to save myself some time right now, and I'm just going to copy this over to my notes document. But I'm still going to review this and read it. So may have. Oh, okay. I was worried that I've pasted over another picture on my notes. Okay. Anyway, I don't like Open Office. Anyway, utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Okay, so it's in an email apparently. Press any button to activate blue. Press the blue indicator to. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Revin, the sender, as he is no longer employed with our staff. There's something scribbled out down there, which we do not have a magnifying glass for yet. I think this is Herbert's signature, maybe, or it's the head of the staff. So we got to remember there's something scribbled down there. There's something that's very, very small. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be one of those episodes where we're getting good eats. We're feasting on info, and we're not done yet, of course. So much more that we can do on this run here. So let's go all the way back. Still have 2 gems, so we're not totally cooked. If we run into a locked door, then yeah, we're cooked. But we can still go outside and try. And I'm going to try the orchard combos either way. I definitely appreciate that the game does not have a stamina system. Like Simon doesn't run out of breath or something. And I'm hoping that one of these 3 dates is going to provide us with some delicious apple nutrients. Okay, so the first date we tried was the least obvious one, and the least likely one, which is the Americanized version, or the Westernized version of the date of November 11th, which is 1105. Okay. Now, if we go off of, this is the more likely combination, if we go off of the European way of doing the dates, it's 0511. We don't go off of that, then the last thing that we can do is the last time that Simon was up at the manor, which was in 1986, which is the possible date that the apple trees were planted by Herbert. They're all wrong. All right. Maybe we've seen the info for the combination yet. Maybe I have not noticed it. Or maybe I have seen it, but just have not realized it yet. All right, so those are all done. I'm gonna keep those numbers just in case, though. Again, you got to remember my brain is not wired to be a puzzle solver. I've never been good at logic puzzles or anything like that. I'm not making excuses. I'm just trying to gain a little empathy. The boy's not the sharpest tack in the tool shed. Utility closet. Well, I guess now's the time to start messing with the... I mean, this effectively ends the run here. I think it might be a little too... That's a little too premature. Let's not go to the utility closet yet, because we have nowhere to go after we do that. After doing so. Prayer. Yeah, we got that. Or pray, whatever. Shovel would not be bad. Drawing room. Entry and nook. And getting a key here would be smart. Pantry would have given us 4... oh, we got a coupon poop. That would have given us 4 coins. There's a star. Got a terrace. So the only thing that will continue us to go on here is going to be chapel. And again, we don't have money to really lose, so I don't like wasting the money like that, but it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that we're not going to have anything, no matter which way we're going. Nothing on the altars. Checking the pews. Drawing room, parlor. Secret passage. Drawing room allows us to reroll 2 rooms instead of 1. Secret passage only takes us to a room color of our choice. What happens if we take a secret passage to an orange room that leads to a dead end? Find out. Because they always have to be unlocked, right? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we have a foyer, or foyer. West Wing Hall. The aquarium. Again, the prismatic room. Man, I wish we still had... I wish I would have taken the parlor now. feel like we haven't been into a West Wing Hall in a long time. This could lead to the back of the Foundation. The aquarium is something that we've already been into, but we're still not sure. I'm still not sure what the exact purpose of the aquarium is yet. There's obviously more than meets the eye in there, but again, it's something that we have not really noticed. I'm going to take the West Wing Hall. I know it's not a prismatic room, but I just want to see. Hard car. Yeah, we already got that one. I'm almost 100% sure we're done on the paintings for the anagram. Courtyard, closet. Closet, we might be able to get a shovel. If anything, we can go put it in the coat check room that allows us to at least store something for tomorrow. I don't think there's any reason to do the... well, let me put it this way. I don't think that there's a good reason for us to do the utility closet right now if we've already pretty much bricked our run. So let's help ourselves out tomorrow and give ourselves an extra item. Or not. Yamaniki, alright. Coat, oh, that's a new one. Coat and a cot, okay. Hang on now, we're not done yet. Coat and a cot, that's an A. Okay, apparently I don't know what I'm talking about. There's them there paint cans. We can only go south of the chapel now, and that's pretty much it. Crow, we've already gotten that one. Is there really nothing else in the secret passage? No books. Yeah, there's books here. Halls of Holly, Green Thumb, Key to the Bedroom, Red Rover, and Gold Sink, which is the shops. Nothing else that I can see that would indicate that there's something that's interactable or whatever. Hey, we got a parlor. Oh. Walk-in closet. I mean, maybe we still get items that we can possibly give ourselves tomorrow. By the way, I'm a moron. Anytime I said that she was looking northeast, what I meant was she was looking to her left. I went back and I watched a couple of the older runs. I was like, she's not looking northeast, you tell me. She's looking to the top right of your screen, which means she's looking to her left. There goes. That's Invicta right there. I don't know what that is. Not sure if that's supposed to be a latch or a drawing of a crib or something. You get a key card. Unfortunately, it's not going to help us out at this point, but we might be able to give ourselves that. That's got to count as an item, right? Got dessert and desert. Got some coins here. No way to turn this around. We don't have a magnifying glass. We can't spray the perfume. It's kind of a dope hat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fedora wearing guy, but we had the black pawn in the walk-in closet, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, we already got that one a while ago. Okay, so before we leave this run here, let us go. We can go all the way back to coat check, and then we can go... We might as well go to the basement to see if there's anything that we can get in there. So let's go to coat check. Gonna go around. think we can buy anything still. Going all the way down and to the left. Then past Foundation. The map looks so huge, but then when you're really just walking through the room, it's like, oh, it looks like such a long trip, and then you realize, no, we're only like 4 rooms away. Alright, can we check in our key card and coupon book? Claim ticket is 103. Let's go over the key card. You retrieve this item on any day you have a coat check in your house. Okay, yeah. Before we go, let's just make a little bit of a explorative trip down to the basement here. It's kind of looking for S's and G's at this point. Oh yeah, we still had that one picture of the soldier or the pilot or whatever. There's an upgrade disc. Okay, we may need to save that one instead of the key card. God, I still don't know what this is. It's not a bomber. I don't know if this is supposed to be Herb, like Herbert, Herbs. I don't know if this is supposed to be the orchard itself, but then what would this be? Portrait. No, that wouldn't quite work. We're gonna have to wait on that one. He does not fit. So we don't know what this... Ooh. Wait. We can go swap out the upgrade disc. We can swap out the upgrade disc for e-card. Definitely check the upgrade disc. Absolutely. Let's go back down. I don't know what the call elevator button is. But I'm guessing we're going to find out. I heard something click. I mean, it doesn't matter if there's an elevator there or not. Wait. Wait. Elevator. That door outside. that metal door that we saw, that could be an elevator. Although it didn't look like those doors came off though. They were bolted. What I remember. Lights are swinging. Huh. I don't know if we're gonna have enough steps to get back down there. Damn. Well, the only other pair of doors that we saw was the blast doors over here, and I don't think this is a elevator shaft. Yeah, nothing over here. Well, we've got the we've got the know-how, at least for the breaker box. We know how to activate the puzzle there, the VAC puzzle. What it does, I have no idea, but I have a feeling that they're supposed to all be purple. And yeah, I'm not. If we have seen the combination for this, if we've seen the combination for this lock, I don't know what it's been so far. I'm sure it's going to show itself. We could try to brute force it, obviously, but I'm not going to do that. I'm stunned that it wasn't 1913. That was, I thought, for the sheer. I thought that was the slam dunk right there, but apparently not. Yeah, we're not gonna brute force it. So, anyway, we're gonna wrap it up there, everybody. We end the run here with 2 keys, 2 gems, 2 coins, which feels a little bit blasphemous considering that we could have probably used those gems in other areas, but we just didn't have it at the time. Remember, if you're enjoying this series, make sure you click on the like button, leaving a comment down below. We're still gaining new things. This one, we're still gleaning new information. We had a little bit more lore. I don't believe that there's any more. Well, we could try, I guess, the zip code of, because there was no address. What was the zip code? I'm looking at my notes. 1809. That would have been Simon's parents' address. But I sincerely doubt this is it, though. This is so far of a reach that my shoulders are going to separate. Yeah. And there was no other. The only other one was 6789, and I thought that was just like a. That seems too easy. I would have been disappointed if that was it. So. It could also be that number that we saw on the red note. It was like 4. There was like a 4, and there was like a. I think there were the second one of the other envelopes had a number that was circled on it. So maybe that was it. Who knows? But thank you for watching, everybody. Let's see what our final mansion was today. We did try to rush to the foundation, which kind of worked, but ultimately we only got more information, and just it raises more questions than answers them. We had a west-facing cottage. West wing favored. 20 total rooms, 6 ranks reached, 67 steps taken. Items found 3, new rooms 1. The new room that we found was the mail room. So we're still getting new rooms here, and that's good enough. And hopefully we keep on uncovering more rooms that are going to unlock the secrets of Mount Holly. And thank you again, everyone, for all the support. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.